Hey everyone, ever wondered what it takes to make Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos look like mere peasants? Well, hold on to your socks because today we're diving into a world of extreme wealth, from rulers who conquered dynasties to rulers who own more land than you can fathom. Today we're exploring the 10 richest rulers in history. We even have one ruler who was worth more than $100 trillion. Yeah, imagine having that in your bank account. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Mansa Musa. A name that resonates with staggering wealth and opulence, Mansa Musa was a ruler of the Malay Empire during the 14th century. Born in 1280, this West African emperor is the envy of even the modern-day billionaires. Historians estimate his net worth at nearly $400 billion during his rule from 1312 to 1337. So how did Mansa Musa amass such incredible wealth? The Malay Empire, under his control, held a virtual monopoly on the trade of salt and gold. Over centuries, Mali had accumulated vast reserves of gold and likely dabbled in other lucrative trades like spices, ivory, and silks. He once went on a grand pilgrimage to Mecca, Saudi Arabia, accompanied by a procession of 60,000 people, including servants who were clothed in silks and gold. Throughout their journey, they left such a massive trail of gold behind them that it disrupted the local economies, specifically Cairo, Egypt, where the cost of gold surged for a decade. Number 9. Catherine the Great. Catherine the Great was a formidable figure in Russian history who reigned as the Empress of Russia for over 3 decades, from 1762 to 1796, and had a staggering net worth of $1.8 trillion. Before her reign in 1745, she married Peter III of Russia, which gave her a legitimate claim to the Russian throne. When Peter III ascended as emperor in 1762, Catherine, now empress, found herself in a position of immense wealth and authority, courtesy of her royal status. Her remarkable ascent didn't stop there. In 1762, she orchestrated a coup against her unpopular husband, in collaboration with the Russian military. This bold move allowed her to overthrow Peter III and take the throne as empress. A wildly bold and daring move that clearly paid off. During her reign, Catherine vastly expanded the country of Russia. She led military campaigns that resulted in the acquisition of new territories, including parts of Poland, Crimea, and the Black Sea coast. Number 8. King Solomon. A legendary figure in history, King Solomon is one of the wealthiest rulers to have ever lived. Born around 940 BC, he ruled over ancient Israel and had a staggering net worth of $2.2 trillion. Solomon's vast wealth is the stuff of legends. He reigned for 40 years, during which he accumulated immense riches. His wealth was primarily derived from the Kingdom of Israel's location, which was strategically located along trade routes connecting major civilizations of the ancient world. These trade routes were the key to immense wealth. Solomon imposed taxes on goods passing through his kingdom and collected tribute from subject nations, the vast majority of it being gold. It's estimated that he received around £1.6 million of gold each year in tribute, which led to his incredible net worth. Number 7. Joseph Stalin. A formidable figure in the 20th century, Joseph Stalin was born in 1878 and ruled over the Soviet Union during one of the most significant and controversial periods in history, World War II. Estimates put Stalin's net worth at $6.5 trillion. His personal wealth comes from the fact that he single-handedly had complete control over the Soviet Union's vast wealth and resources during his time as dictator. Rising from humble beginnings as the son of a cobbler, he transformed the Soviet Union into a superpower, although it was through ruthlessness and oppression. Stalin's iron-fisted rule, characterized by purges, forced labor, and famine, resulted in over 9 million lives lost. Number 6. Empress Wu. Empress Wu Zetian, who reigned over China during the 7th century, is estimated to have had an astonishing net worth of $17 trillion during her rule. Her rise to riches and power was a remarkable journey. Born in 624 AD into a relatively affluent family, she received an exceptional education, unusual for women of her time. Her path to immense wealth began when she was summoned to the royal court and began a relationship with Prince Gaozong. When Gaozong's father died, he became the new emperor, with Empress Wu by his side. Empress Wu's ascent to power was marked by ruthless determination as she navigated the treacherous world of the imperial court, eliminating rivals and securing her position as empress. Over the years, her influence grew, and when Emperor Gaozong died in 863, she governed the empire for 15 years. During her reign, she led military campaigns that vastly expanded the Chinese empire. Her massive net worth of $17 trillion makes her the richest woman of all time. Number 5. Emperor Shenzong. Emperor Shenzong of the Song dynasty reigned from 1067 to 1085 and boasted an astonishing net worth of approximately $27 trillion, which for context is around 200 times greater than the net worth of Amazon's Jeff Bezos. Born in 1048, Emperor Shenzong ascended to the throne at the age of 19 and ruled for 18 years. His reign marked a period of stability and prosperity for China. Shenzong's economic policies promoted agricultural development, resulting in increased food production and population growth. This in turn boosted tax revenues and enhanced the empire's wealth. An interesting development took place during Emperor Shenzong's reign, which was the widespread use of gunpowder for fireworks, which the emperor spent quite a bit of money on. He played a pivotal role in a flourishing era of Chinese history, leaving a lasting legacy of prosperity and cultural richness, which also led to his immense wealth. Number 4. Akbar I. The formidable Mongol Emperor Akbar I reigned over India from 1566 to 1605. His estimated net worth was an astounding $30 trillion, a fortune that defies comprehension. Akbar I, born in 1542 in Umarkot, Sindh, or present-day Pakistan, ascended to the throne at a young age of just 13. His reign marked an era of unparalleled prosperity and cultural flourishing. So how could one spend such an enormous fortune? Well, for one, Akbar's court was renowned for its opulence, where he held grand feasts and celebrations and sponsored elaborate cultural events, including music and dance performances. He also initiated the construction of monuments like the Buland Darwaza and the Panj Mahal, which showcased architectural excellence. On top of that, the emperor was known for his love of books and established a grand library that featured a vast collection of priceless manuscripts from various cultures. Number 3. Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Taking the prestigious third spot on our list is Emperor Qin Shi Huang, the visionary leader who unified China and reigned from 221 to 210 BC. His estimated net worth was an astonishing $44 trillion. Born in 259 BC, this remarkable emperor ascended to the throne at the age of 14. One of his most notable successes was uniting China's warring states into one centralized empire. This monumental achievement not only expanded his territory, but also brought immense resources under his control. Perhaps his most famous legacy is the Qin Shi Huang Terracotta Army, an army of thousands of life-size terracotta soldiers, horses, and chariots that were buried with him to protect him in the afterlife. This archaeological wonder was discovered in 1974 and is considered one of the most profound discoveries in history. The sheer size of the army expands beyond 25,000 square meters, and each soldier was handcrafted with exquisite detail and realism. The emperor also had an obsession with immortality, which led him on an extensive search for life-extending elixirs. In his pursuit, he gathered alchemists, scholars, and mystics from across his vast empire, investing immense resources into their often futile experiments. It's even believed that he may have consumed mercury-based concoctions, which ultimately contributed to his death. Ironically enough, his search for immortality might have been what led to his demise, but while he was alive and reigning as emperor, he stamped himself a place in the history books as one of the wealthiest rulers to ever walk the planet. Number 2. Augustus Caesar. In the second spot on our list stands Augustus Caesar, the illustrious emperor of the Roman Empire, with an astonishing net worth of $47 trillion. Augustus Caesar was born in 63 BC in Rome and rose to prominence during a period of political turmoil in the nation. He is considered the first Roman emperor, marking the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. He ruled as emperor from 27 BC until his death in 14 AD. He was originally just the grandnephew of the legendary Julius Caesar, but he was later adopted by Julius Caesar and became heir to the throne. Not a bad family to get adopted into. Under his leadership, the Roman Empire expanded significantly, incorporating new territories and increasing its wealth through tribute, taxation, and the spoils of conquest. Under his leadership, the Roman Empire nearly doubled in size and expanded to surround the vast majority of the Mediterranean Sea, an unfathomable feat which gave Rome unmatched dominance in the region. At the height of his reign, it is estimated that Augustus ruled over 55 million people, which was about 25% of the world population at the time. With his vast wealth, Augustus funded numerous public projects, including the construction of roads, bridges, aqueducts, and public baths that shaped Rome into the glorious stone and marble city that many people envision it as. He famously stated, "I found Rome a city of bricks and left it a city of marble," reflecting on his commitment to the architectural beautification of Rome. Number 1. Genghis Khan. And finally, topping our list as the richest ruler in history is the legendary Genghis Khan, the formidable founder of the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan's estimated net worth of $130 trillion defies comprehension and stands as an unparalleled testament to his wealth. Genghis Khan was born in 1162 in Mongolia. His astonishing accumulation of wealth can be attributed to several key factors. For one, he was a military genius, renowned for his innovative tactics and remarkable leadership. Under his control, the Mongol Empire expanded rapidly through a series of conquests that included much of Asia and parts of Europe. The spoils of war, including tribute and loot, contributed significantly to his immense wealth. This vast expansion of territory led to increased commerce, taxation, and wealth generation as goods flowed across continents under Mongol protection. But it wasn't all rainbows and butterflies. Genghis Khan was known for his brutal military campaigns, during which he employed ruthless tactics to conquer vast territories. His armies are believed to have caused the deaths of millions of people during their conquests. Experts estimate that throughout his reign, he led to the death of over 40 million people, which was an astonishing 11% of the global population at the time. On top of that, Genghis Khan was known to have countless wives throughout his travels across Asia and produced an astonishing number of offspring. It is estimated that nearly 17 million people alive today are descendants of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan's unparalleled wealth, built through conquest, military genius, and the vast Mongol Empire, places him as the richest ruler and person to ever live. And there you have it, folks. We've embarked on a whirlwind journey through history, exploring the outrageously rich rulers who bring new meaning to the term loaded. From China's Emperor Shenzong to Rome's Augustus Caesar, they didn't just build empires, they practically minted money. Together, they have a combined wealth of $230 trillion, a mind-boggling number. Their legacies endure as a testament to the intertwining forces of power, wealth, and influence, and they continue to shape the world as we know it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more great luxury content. See you in the next one.